Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to do a quick review on this Go Wild Pass by Frontier Airlines. I've had it for 2 weeks now. I decided to go ahead and get it. Being an educator, I'm about summer about to start. It'd be great to just take my summer to say if I want to go somewhere, I can go somewhere. Especially I frequent back and forth from South Florida all the time, so I said this is perfect for me. So my issue with it is it's $4.99. It's all you can fly for the summer from while supplies last. So of course, I think it's somewhere from like starting in April and it's all the way to like I think August, something like that. So sounds good. They had the CEO make a great video about it on unlimited and all that stuff. It just sounds like the greatest thing since sliced bread. But 2 weeks now, and I'm a little indifferent by it. And what I mean by that, they don't tell you. There's a couple of things that they don't really let you know about it. Like, granted, they tell you about the blackout dates, but they don't tell you about when flights are just not available. And let me tell you what I mean. So let's say I want to go like one of the things like today's the 11th and tomorrow you got to book your flights the day before, 10 days before for international flights. Domestic flights day before. So that means unless you're taking a 1 day trip, you can't book round trips because you can only book the flight the day before. So if I book a flight for 11 to go to South Florida like I want to, that means like let's say I got to come back that Sunday. I can't book my Sunday flight till Saturday, hoping there's availability. Which means I may have to wait till Monday or Tuesday if there's no availability, especially if it's like well, they got blackout days on holidays anyway, but hopefully those flights are available. But here's what I mean by unavailable flights. So for instance, it's the day before and I wanted to do the 11th. Today's 11th. So let me go to the 12th. I'm sorry. So let me go to the 12th and I want to do a flight for the 12th. So as you can see, as it pulls up, flights are available, but for some of the Go Wild Pass is not available. And I'm logged in and everything. Like I'm logged in, you know, but the flights aren't available. Like I'm like, what? That just don't make sense to me. So a common thing is there's a lot of times they just don't have available flights. And see, I think I did another one somewhere. Like for instance, want to go to Chicago. Same thing the day before. Go Wild's not available, but they have flights available. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not from everywhere. I don't know if it's major places. Like I know I did a search for Cabo the other day. Oh no, but like for instance, let's say I wanted to go to still trying to go to South Florida. Okay. Maybe I can just, this was with Chicago. Let's say I want to do let's do Tampa. Let's say Tampa, I can drive from Tampa if I really needed to go. You know what I'm saying? And here's another thing they don't tell you. Depending on what your home airport is, they don't fly every destination every day. Like for instance, if you can see this going to Tampa, the only available flights for Tampa going from BWI is the 11th, the 13th, the 14th, the 20th, and the 27th. Like all these other days are not, they don't always fly every day to different places. They're almost like at least in my airport, they're almost like a part-time airport. Airline. So you got to see if your home airport, how often do they fly locations that you want to go? Because that would really, help you out with deciding this is for you. Let's say I wanted to do Tampa. I can't even fly tomorrow, but I can look ahead. So let's say I want to do the 13th. Let's search 13th. Oh, look. So they have one available for the 13th, which is great. They also tell you got to pay your airport fees and your taxes. So $30 for a $550 flight, that's not bad. But now here's the thing. But look, there's another flight available. There's another flight that day, same available seats, but still not available. Why is this one available? Not available. This one's available because this one's more inconvenient than this one. You see what I'm saying? They always have the more inconvenient one, the one that's going to take you 11 hours to get there, versus the one that's less. Even though that's not as bad, but I've seen cases where it's worse as I've been doing these searches. So it's like if they do have it available, it's the one that's least inconvenient for you. So and they don't tell you all that. I guess once you get it, you find out. It's like, oh Jesus. And then so let's try another search. Let's see. Um, let's say like I looked up Cabo earlier, and Cabo worked fine too. They had available flights. They had some. I think it was $80. To go to Cabo. Let's say, let's do Austin. Uh, See, here's what I mean. So look, if I was gonna do Austin, Texas, the only days I can fly to Austin, Texas from my airport is the 12th and the 29th. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is blocked. And I think some of these, these 3 days are blackout days because of Memorial Day weekend. I think, or maybe, I'm not sure. But all these are not blackout dates because they don't fly every single day. And like I said, it could just be my airport. You know, if you have another major airport, it might be different from you. So you got to be wary of that. But I just happen to have a date available for tomorrow. Book the day before, see what they got. Do, 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 do. Okay, they have it available. Okay, perfect. See? Okay, so this one will work out. You know, they have seats available. They also have it's $25 paying taxes, fees, 9-hour flight. You know, that's another thing you gotta check out. You know, as so far it looks like I have not seen a direct flight from BWI anywhere yet. So I don't know if it's just my airport. I don't know what it is, but you know. So I think before you make that decision, I would look where Frontier flies to from your home airport that you will use constantly and how often they fly. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get stuff like not available. And literally, if you go to one of these, let me see, one of these flights, I think I have one right here, where they say there's no reason why they're not available. They just go back and tells you all about the benefits of it. No one tells you why it's not available. Obviously, there's seats available because you're still selling it. But why is not available to your Go Wild Pass people, which don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So far, if they can fix that, you know, if there's seats available and you're buying the ticket the 24 hours before, like you said, we're allowed to. All the if flights available, we should be available. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if they're like most airlines that like to overbook. That's cool. Treat us like, you know, normal patrons. You know, if it's overbooked, it's overbooked. We go through the necessary steps that you go through at the airport. You know, but it is what it is. So far, I can say I'm just a little bit indifferent. You know, I'll make a video at the end of the summer, you know, how many trips I went on and how did it work out and if it's beneficial to continue. So we'll see. But so far 2 weeks in, I'm a little indifferent, you know, because, you know, there's places I actually want to go that I can't go because they're not available, you know, and there's places I really don't want to go right now that I can go. But my problem now, I go over there and then, you know, I didn't want to be there anyway. So now I got to get a hotel and all this stuff. And then now I got to figure out, hopefully I can get a flight back. Because what if it's an airport that don't have everyday travel, you know, to back to BWI or DCA? You know, I even look up DCA. I'm going to look up them too next to see how that works. So hopefully this video works out for you. Just, you know, if you're going to go purchase it.